Hi guys, it's Susie Nelson with AffiliateMarketingInformant.com here with you today, and welcome to my ARA review by Billy Darr. Kim and I have spent a few hours going over this product and its training so that you don't have to. If you want to know if ARA is going to create promo videos and get you 500 sources of free traffic, all while being newbie friendly, then you've come to the right place. In this ARA review, we're going to go over what it promises. We're going to take a real look inside, what you need to know before you buy. We'll go over the OTOs and the pricing, and then I'll give you my personal opinion of ARA. As your affiliate marketing informant today, I'll be informing you of everything you want and need to know about affiliate marketing. If you find value in this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. We'd love to interact with you. While you guys are down there, be sure to check out our links to get instant access to the best high-quality training and videos that we found for you today. Let's get started. Here we are on the ARA sales page, where they want to tell you they are a one-click app that creates promo videos and fires them to 500 sources for free buyer traffic in 21 seconds without any upfront costs, experience, or tech skills. Over here on the right, they do have a few more things that they think are very important to us. They want us to finally stop struggling and succeed, autopilot traffic from 50 sources, first of its kind new solution, created for beginners. We're going to attain freedom at every level with the ARA app. If this sounds interesting to you, stick with me because I'm going to be breaking it down. Here we are in the ARA dashboard. You can see as you come in, it is a place for your analytics. Looks like they have some deals from JVZoo and Warrior Plus. If you look over on the left, you have your training. Up until yesterday, it was actually training for another app that they have launched called Orion. Today it is fixed. It is actually ARA training, but that just shows you there are components of this that are not unique. They have been repackaged and rebranded. So first you would come in and import your account. You can see here you want to connect your existing Facebook account. Click on the login button and put your information in, and then it will connect your account to the ARA app. Once you've done that, you'll go into connectivity settings. If you want to put in a Google API key, your Moz Access ID, your Bitly generic access token. Once you get that information in, you would click save. Next, we would go to search for deals. If we look at search for deals from JVZoo, you can see they have the name, the date that it was launched, and a little tiny bit of detail. To know what any of these are going to do, you would still need to go check the sales page out. If it's something that you're interested in, then you would go to grab deal and get your link. The negative side to this is that if you click on these, you can't go in and see any of the vendor ratings or any of the customer reviews that have already been done. Me personally, I would rather go to JVZoo or Warrior Plus or ClickBank and get my own link that way so that I can compare the products against other products in my niche. Also, on JVZoo and Warrior Plus, you will need to wait to get approval to get your links for some products. ClickBank does not have a waiting. There's also Digistore 24, which is pretty new on the market. That one also has no waiting. And if you guys are interested in how to work with Digistore 24 for affiliate marketing, be sure to check out our link above. Next, we'll go to the video creator. You would come in and click Create New. And you can see here, it gives you several different templates for different kind of videos. You've got a Facebook video, Facebook story, Facebook in-stream. Down here is a Pinterest, a Snapchat, a WhatsApp, and you can see it does give you quite a few options. But if you guys take a look at Canva.com, which is also a free option, if you click the video tab here, you can see you've got video, Facebook video, video message, mobile video, video collage, and all of this is free, guys. So you can actually create your own videos for free in a different app, and they actually have a YouTube channel all their own that tells you how to go in and use all of these components. If you wanted a training on any of them, you could either do it within this app or you could do it within their YouTube channel where they post their videos. If you guys are interested in using Canva, be sure to check out our Canva link below. So say I wanted to create one on the ARA app, we'll come in here and choose one of the templates, and automatically the template I chose has books and some pink border. You can see right here that video doesn't even match. This is a kitty cat video with the pink border talking about fiction books. If I wanted to get this book video back, since that's what I was looking at, I would need to go to videos, type in books, and hope I can find the same video. But let's say we wanted to do some adjusting on this. Maybe I don't want to see this open book, so I would like to delete it. Maybe we'll go to elements, see if we can find another book. We'll take this one. I don't like that color, so we'll delete it. So now I would like to put the original white book that was on this back. If we look at designs, you can see the white book here, but there is no way for me to undo. So if I want to do any kind of editing or get that back, I would literally have to start all over again at designs and come here. It's not very easy to navigate. If you make a mistake, you may have to start all over from scratch. Once we get this set the way that we like it, we would come up here and download. I cut out a little bit of time there because that took a minute, but it does say that you cannot edit further once you confirm. So yes, we are done. It's previewing down here. You can see now it's starting to fetch the video. Now that this has downloaded, you guys can't actually see this, but it does say up top that their pop-ups were blocked. You can see the bottom of this here. I would have to go in and allow for the pop-ups and redirect if I wanted to continue using this app. Now let's take a look at downloads and see if our creation is there. You can see the cat here. And if we take a look at the video, the book is gone. So this is the one I did. This is the video creation that Aura will do for you. Next, we'll go to Social Blast. You can see here you would select the campaign that you want, and then you would blast your campaign to social channels. This is the 500 sources of free buyer traffic that they are telling you they are going to get you. What they do not tell you is they are not giving you a list of names to send any of this to. So you will need to have your own social media account with Facebook and a list of people to send it to. You will need your own Twitter account with a list of people to send this to. Quora doesn't actually like or allow affiliate links on their site, so I would be mindful, learn your rules and regulations, but you would need a Quora list to send this to. And all the way down, you can see MySpace is on here. That one's a little bit outdated. Evernote, I actually use that for all of my notes. Flipboard is a news magazine app. You could put things on here, but you would need to have an audience that's going to see them. So as you can see, there might be 500 ways to send your video out, but if you have nobody to send it to, you are not going to make any more money than you would make without this app. Next is going to be your social poster. Here's where you would import your Facebook account. And then again, your existing accounts are showing, and you can go in and see what you've sent out. You can take a look at it. You can delete it. You can restart it. So back in social poster, you can see you can do a multimedia post. You can do a call to action post, and you can do a carousel video post. This is just for Facebook, and you can do all of these in your Facebook app. There's no need for a separate app to do any of this in Facebook. Next, we'll go to Subscriber Manager. You can see here you can sync your subscribers. You can have your bot subscribers and your label tags. You can have an SMS email subscriber external. This is where you would add your contact group. So first you would need to come in here and add a new group. Name your group and save. Once you do that, you would go back to your subscriber manager because there's no way to back out of this. So we'll just go back to the subscriber manager. Then you go to your contact book. And once you have your contact group, you have the option to import or export. And they tell you that you need a CVS file and what order it needs to be in. Put the file here and upload, and then click import for your list. Next, we have messenger bots. This is where you can do a comment, reply, automation campaign, or reports. If you come in here to the auto comment template manager, you would click new template. Here you would name it and you would do an auto comment. Personally, as a newbie affiliate marketer, you need to respond to all of your comments and reply to your comments and interact with your comments because those are your customers. Those are the people that you are hoping are going to buy from you. And those are the people you want to start building a relationship with. You want them to get to know you. You want them to trust you. And if you get a message that says, "Thank you, Susie, I really appreciate you today," versus "Thank you for subscribing, check out my next email, buy this, spend your money with me," I'm much more likely to spend my time with the person that called me by name and wants to know me and asks me questions than I am by the person that says, "Hi, give me your money." So you want to take the time and the effort to build those relationships with your customers by commenting and replying. Next, we'll go down to email marketing. You can see here you would put in your email API settings. You could start a campaign, and here are your templates. Once you come into template, click new template. We'll go to the drag and drop. You can see here, these are your templates. You have four options, and it is simple. You just drag your text box in and put it where you want it. If you want a divider, you pull that in, image, link, and then once you're done, you would go to save and quit or save template, and you can also preview it. Next, we'll take a look at email campaign. Again, here you can go in and check by status. You can check by name. And if we wanted to create one, again, come in, fill out the relevant information, and then create campaign. If you notice up in the right, it says SMS and email broadcasting. Again, you guys, there are several laws that govern email, spamming, and SMS texting. So if this is part of your strategy, you will need to go and make sure you read some of these laws so that you are legal with your business. Next, we'll go to SMS marketing. You can see here you would put in your API settings and you would start a campaign again. Next, we have e-commerce. As a newbie, you don't even need an e-commerce site. You don't need a backlink and ping analysis. You're not going to need a website comparison. As a newbie affiliate marketer, please just worry about yourself. Don't compare your site to everybody else's. If you honestly want to make money, just start from the beginning and worry about yourself and what you are doing before you start comparing yourself to everybody else. You've also got a URL shortener in here. You see here it's bit.ly and rebrandly. Bit.ly is free online. Just go to bit.ly.com. You don't have to pay for that. If we look at utility tools, if you don't know what this means when you read it, then you don't need it for your business just yet. So let's look at this plagiarism checker. So I Googled make money online. I picked the #1 article. So Google ranked #1 article. And I pulled out the first couple of sentences for this plagiarism checker. Now that we've got the information in there, let's search and see what it says. So the first problem I can see here is that instead of checking this as one whole line of text of concentric sentences, it has actually taken fragments of sentences. So the first sentence is from online poker to selling your collection of Beanie Babies. There are lots of popular get-rich-quick money-making ideas that always pop up. But what they searched for was from online poker to selling your collection of Beanie Babies. And the next line they searched for was pop-up. Do they work? Not really. Will you make? So this plagiarism checker is busted. It's not working properly. It should pull all of this. If you guys need a plagiarism checker, check out Grammarly.com. That's a free extension, and you can use that at any time without having to buy Aura. Another pull for a newbie marketer may be the traffic marketing analysis. Because you're going to get visitor analytics and website analysis, domain analysis. Again, guys, you don't need this as a newbie marketer. Focus on your business, providing value for your customers, and you won't have to worry about comparing yourself to another website or a social network analysis. Even the keyword analysis is a bit broken. If we look at Keyword Analyzer, they actually want a domain name to search for a keyword analyzer. So let's take one more look at the video that we created with Aura. Here is your 6-second video that you can send to 500 different social media sites. One more thing to note, guys, now that I've done this review and gone through all of these dashboard options over here on the left, I have 7 different browser tabs open on my Google right now. If I was looking for a place to do all of this in one, and I'm still gonna have 7 to 8 different browser tabs open on the top of my computer, I would just as soon use all of the free options to have the browser tabs open as opposed to spending my money with Aura when I know it's not going to be an all-in-one solution for a newbie marketer. Now that we know what Aura does, what makes it unique? Unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing that makes Aura unique. Initially, before it was launched, it was listed as Clever 2.0, which means it's a second version of something that has already been launched. And also up until yesterday, the training that was in the app was for another product that they launched called Orion. That was nothing new in the app. If it's a 2.0 and the training was used from another product that they've launched, there is absolutely nothing unique about Aura. Now, what do you need to know before you buy? First of all, newbies aren't going to need 500 social media accounts. Not to mention, you don't have a list for each one of those accounts like we discussed earlier. As a newbie, you're going to want to start with the basics, and I would highly suggest using the free trials as you begin and start to build your business so that you know what works for you and what doesn't. I highly recommend picking 1 or 2 social media options to start with and focusing on those as you build your momentum in your business. And probably the most important, if you're going to start emailing and SMS texting for your business, is you need to know what the email and SMS messaging laws are. If you look at relationship1.com, they have a great article on your go-to guide to can spam, CASL, and GDPR. Over the last few years, the privacy landscape has become more and more complicated. Here are a number of commercial communication regulations that may affect the way your organization communicates with your audience. What are those laws? The CASL is the Canadian Anti-Spam Law. The GDPR is the General Data Protection Regulation, and those two are the most recent, in addition to the tcpa, which is the California Consumer Privacy Act. The Canadian CASL has been in full effect since 2016 and covers all messages sent into or out of Canada, but does not include messages simply routed through Canada. You can see here the GDPR began on May 25th, 2018, and covers any messages sent to or received from the European Union. It will also create a uniform regulation on electronic messages across all EU member states. As far as anti-spam laws go, CAN-SPAM is the most lenient of the three and the only one that is an opt-out law, which doesn't require prior consent from recipients to be sent commercial messages. So now that we know some of the similarities of CAN-SPAM, CASL, and GDPR, let's take a look at some of their differences. You can see each one has consent opt-ins. You can see each one has an opt-out duration. They go over the penalties, and they also go over the age restrictions. So you need to make sure that you know the laws in relation to the strategy that you choose to use. An article from textedly.com called Text Messaging Laws Every Business Has to Know About tells us that just for SMS texting, you can see that there are 4 stakeholders who oversee the wireless device laws for texting just in the United States. In the United States, there's the Cellular Telecommunications Industry Association, the Mobile Marketing Association, the Federal Communications Commission, and the Federal Trade Commission. All 4 of those have jurisdiction over the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or the TCPA, and the CAN-SPAM Act for the United States. If we look, Canada has its own laws, the European Union, the United Kingdom. You will need to make sure that you read the laws for your chosen strategy very carefully. And just a simple Google search will show you that there are even times that you can and cannot market. So the TCPA prohibits any telephone solicitations before 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on the called party's local time, which is why you would need to know all of the other countries' restrictions. You are restricted by who you are sending the message to. Speaking of spamming, we bought Billy Darr's Alpha 24 days ago, and since then we've received 101 emails. Now let's take a look at the pricing in the OTOs. And you can see here that Aura has a front end for $22. They're going to have 5 OTOs. Unfortunately, that's not the correct pricing. I did find other sources with different prices, which brings the total price of Aura anywhere from $561 down to maybe $353. If we take a look at the detail of their funnel, you can see on the front end, they're a 501 traffic app that delivers unlimited free buyer traffic. As we can see in the dashboard, it looks more like they tried to put 500 functions in their app instead of sources of traffic. Upsell number 1 is going to be your unlimited edition with multiple templates, unlimited usage, unlimited traffic and sales, and additional tutorials. Upsell 2 is done for you at $197. Upsell 3 is the automated edition for $39. Your customers will be able to activate all of the automation tools. Upsell 4 is 200 done for you campaigns for $39. Upsell number 2 is also done for you, and you paid $200 for that. So I'm not going to pay $40 for another $200. Upsell number 5 is the selling machine. Here it's listed as $17, but I have seen it somewhere else for $197. And again, your total price is either going to be $561 or $353. Let's do some vendor research. Here we are on Munchai, and you can see the product is Aura by Billy Darr. It launched on May 8th. If we take a look at him, you can see he's been launching since June 14th of 2012, and he has been launching consistently since then, over and over again. You can see here there's Orion, there is Alpha. I've actually done a review on that. And then this is where Aura was launched, and he's already got another one coming out the end of this month and one set for December at the end of the year. I have a feeling we'll see some more before then. Next, let's go to Warrior Plus. You can see here that Aura is the #1 seller today by Digital Page Designs. And if we go in and we take a look, you can see that they have had 126,000 sales. They have less than a 2-star rating. and only 1.5% of the people that have bought from them want to come and give them a review, and it is a horrible review at that. If we take a look, I mentioned Clever earlier that Billy Darr has put out, but I don't see that anywhere. So that one has just disappeared from the group. And as we scroll down and we look at the ratings, you can see again, they've had 1,000 sales and only 19 ratings. It's just not great. And the people they're selling to don't even want to bother and come give them a review. Now let's make sure we answered all the questions we started with at the beginning of the video. Is Aura going to create promo videos? Yes, it does. I showed you it will create a promo video, but not easily. If you make a mistake or you get rid of something, you may have to start all over again. I also showed you Canva, which is a free option that you can use if this is something you're interested in. Is this going to get you 500 sources of free buyer traffic? No. What it gives you is 500 social media buttons that you can push to send your created video out to a list that you already have. This is not going to get you any more traffic or any more emails or any more sales than you already are getting on your own. Not to mention all of these social media sources, you can sign up on your own for these. And I would also suggest only picking one or two to get yourself started so that you don't feel like you're spread too thin over too many options of traffic. Last but not least, is this going to be newbie friendly? No. It's easy enough to use, but it will just confuse you more than you already are if you are looking for something to help you with your business. It's going to give you way too many options to get started. You're going to spin your wheels and waste your time signing up for 500 different sources when you can sign up for one or two and make better quality videos or make better quality content, build your relationships, actually comment and talk to people that reply to your comments, and just spend some time getting to know the community and the people that you want to sell to. All right, guys, that's it. We've come to the portion of the show where it is my personal opinion of Aura by Billy Darr. So I've said it once and I'll say it again. Newbies are not going to need all of this to get them started. All of this is not going to make you any more money. As a newbie, your needs are going to be few. I would suggest using the free trials that we have talked about or ones that you can find on your own. All the ones I've found were a simple Google search, so you can do that yourself. Using the free trials is going to give you the option to know what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you before you start spending the money on your business. Also, whichever strategy you choose to go with, I highly recommend researching the laws and regulations regarding your chosen strategy to make sure that you don't make a silly mistake in the beginning that gets your business shut down. Guys, I hope this Aura review answered all your questions. If it didn't, be sure to comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're still with me, we know you're serious about succeeding with affiliate marketing. Be sure to check out the links below. We've already done all the research, so you guys don't have to. This is hands down the best free starter training that we've found for you yet. Thanks for watching.